ultimate stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Reed. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Complete. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Reed. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Drops back on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
And now this offense will take the field again. Throws it back. Right side, it's Gilbert. Snags it, and there's running room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion from the wideout. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Sets his feet. It's Hebert. They'll run the screen. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Running inside. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Bussey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and, man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line. Out
wide left, it's Danzy. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Escapes the pressure going right. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Handoff to the lone back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Throwing Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Unloads in the nick of time.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Left side, it's Bussey. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
The game is still early. We're in the first half, but you need to score a touchdown here to keep this thing close. That's why that last play on 3rd down was so big for this offense. There's plays you just got to have. I know it's early, but that was one right there the offense needed.
Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. Enough to move the chains. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. To the air, it's Hebert. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Brings into the open. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. There's a crease. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. From the red zone, it's Edwards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Play action with Reed. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bussey. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Throws it back. They're all over it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Just had to get rid of it.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Misses badly on that one.
3rd and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the wideout. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw. It's Hebert. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his play.
Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Making the adjustment on the play. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Might as well run him again. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some bounce, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
And if I'm a defense, I'm so excited because they know they can't run the football. They got to use a little bit of trickeration. They got to do something different.
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Reed throws to the back. Caught, it's Owens. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Simmons. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 14 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Bulldogs, looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Crosses the 30. He's got a leg. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Williams. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Clives to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Crosses to 35. Turning it on. He's at the 30. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
and this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Oh, pressure's coming. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. It's Barres. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Danzy. Powers through the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Right back to it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Then you see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. Direct snap. It's Owens. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Trying to bully their way in. They were all over it.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
On offense, you just took a sack. Bad play here, but it's early in overtime. In this situation, guys, on fourth down, you got to take the points. You got to try to kick a field goal and take it.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. He's changing the play. Fourth down, Reed. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They take the lead here in overtime.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
interesting decision here as they'll go ahead and go for 2. Reed. They got it. The aggressive play call pays off, and they're up by 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Still looking to his right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. Fires into the end zone. Oh, this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, baby.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and time playing that one.
This has been a presentation of